knowledge when it comes from my coaching staff, my teammates, and just understanding, what it takes to be successful. And it just comes from a growth mindset, just always just trying to learn as much as possible. I truly believe that you learn more from your failures than you do your wins, and so I acknowledge that, and I can definitely credit that to my progress as a quarterback. Just always just constantly trying to grow and acknowledging that I'm not a finished product.
Were you aware of the Alabama-Tennessee rivalry growing up in Texas, or was that kind of just off your radar?
So I'm familiar with the OU Texas rivalry personally, growing up in Texas. But once I got to college, of course, I have a first-hand experience of being around the rivalry and acknowledge what all goes into it and the rich history behind it and stuff like that. So I can definitely say throughout my 4 years, I've learned more and more about the rivalry.
Last one.
You got to experience that game in Knoxville on the bench. What is it going to be like playing in front of that crowd, and how have you kind of thought about kind of going out there and dealing with that?
Absolutely. I definitely played on the road before. I know what's required to be successful on the road and what needs to be taking place at the quarterback position so that our offense can be our best us. And then, now, don't going into Knoxville is going to be so important through the communication. Communication, number one, keying into our reads, have great eye discipline, understanding our assignment on each and every play, locking in on to the details, and not letting external factors control our controllables. And so when we factor that in through our preparation, that's going to allow us to grow throughout the whole game. And that's something we want to try to do, just continue to have our foot on the gas, acknowledge what we need to do throughout the game, and just communicate the best way possible.
Thank you.
Jalen,